Hey guys! So Sierra and I were just randomly talking and we decided there are a lot of things from the 90s that we have either completely forgotten about or just don't use anymore, don't need anymore. So we started making a list and we just want to go through some of these with you guys because I'm sure some of you will take a trip down memory lane and say, oh yeah, I remember that, or some things we didn't even realize we don't use anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So we made a quick list. We're just going to jump right into it.
MapQuest is the first thing.
Oh my god.
So do you remember like logging into the computer and you had to physically like type in the address and then print it out?
And then you're like driving and you're like looking at the paper.
Paper maps.
That's
Crazy.
so funny.
Floppy disks.
Oh my gosh, those were like the thing. Back in school, you have to put them in like the hard drive and everything.
You were super cool if you had like the multicolored floppy disks.
Yeah. That was so funny. Now you just use like a thumb drive.
Exactly. CDs in general, like for actual music.
Yeah.
I still will sometimes like do a CD if it's like an album I really want, but for the most part, I feel like people do like digital downloads.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Oh yeah. That's
and actual records and things like that. Blockbuster.
Oh my gosh, it was like the thing to like go to Blockbuster and pick out your movies
and your snacks.
Yeah, so that was so funny. Then you go and like return them and then get something else. Everybody used to be at Blockbuster, especially on the weekend.
You could like read the back of it and decide if you wanted to rent that one. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Now, I mean, they still have like the red box for DVDs and stuff. So I guess it's like a more up-to-date version because they're in more places.
Yeah.
But Blockbuster, it was just like the feel of it.
It was like the place to be.
Yeah,
on a Friday.
You walk around and it's like this section is like horror.
Yeah,
so it was fun.
VHS tapes in general.
Yeah, in general, they were all over Blockbuster, and then like the DVDs were like the big thing, like the new thing. That came.
I remember when everybody was like, DVDs, what's gonna happen to the VHS? And they were like, oh, it's not gonna replace them.
Yeah, they lied.
It did.
Yeah.
Okay, MySpace.
Oh my god!
Remember your top friends?
Yeah.
You got to pick your top friends.
And then you add music to your page and like a background with like sparkly flowers and everything.
I had like this glittering page and I figured out how to like make a song play when I logged in. So I just really thought my page was like jumping.
Right, that's so funny.
God. And then your friends would get mad at you. Why am I not in your top friends anymore?
Right. Oh my gosh, this throwback.
Yeah. We didn't realize we were like coding back then though. We were literally like building websites, you know? Cassette tapes.
Oh my gosh. Like, do radios even come with like a cassette player anymore?
I don't think so.
I never think so.
Nope, we don't have one here.
And I haven't seen one in the store. So yeah, those are like completely gone, I think. Like,
I don't know. Maybe like on certain like older model cars and things like that, and I'm sure you could still get it like on older radios.
I
don't know. Okay, photo albums. Like I'm talking like the thick with the clear.
Yeah, that you have to open and then put it down, and the paper was semi-adhesive, but you can move the pictures around and you like have it underneath your living room table. You can kind of flip through all the pictures. Yeah, now they're just like, oh, here are the pictures, and you just like show your phone.
On your phone or people do like scrapbooks or like those.
Yeah, scrapbooks.
The new thing where they can like print the photos directly to like its own
like
book.
A photo book? Yeah, just like up-to-date versions of photo books.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember pulling out the actual dictionary?
Oh, so many years ago. Maybe middle school, I
don't know. I just remember that the dictionary used to be a thing and everybody had a Webster's in their house. And I'm sure some people still do, but oh my god, like,
but it was like
crazy. Now it's just dictionary.com.
Right.
Payphones were everywhere.
Yeah, like I think they just like one day, like I feel like they just disappeared. Like all of a sudden there used to be payphones everywhere, and now I don't even know if I've seen any.
I haven't seen a payphone in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen a payphone in a good minute for sure. Checkbooks. I feel like some people still
do.
Shalese put this one, y'all. She just does not like checks.
No, even back years ago when I worked in retail, if someone brought a check, I was just like, oh my gosh. But I mean, a lot of people still use it, so I guess that's just on my list of things.
Yeah. Phonebook. Do you remember everybody had that big phone book? And mom would be like, look this up for me. And we had to like go down.
Oh my god.
And look in the phone book.
Now if you need like a store or something, you just like pull it up on Google and you're like, okay, I can just call them and everything. GPS my way there.
Exactly.
Man, I remember.
Do you remember when people had beepers and pagers?
Beepers were like the thing. You had to sit in your pocket and then they would go off and people thought they were just like so cool.
Like you're so popular. But you know, we still see like the beeper type situation in the hospital.
Yeah, that's true. We did have pagers at my previous hospital. So they're still out there, just not as common as...
It's not like, oh, beat me and now I can call you back.
Right.
It's not like that. Yeah. That's funny. I guess camcorder kind of, but not really. So like they've gotten, I feel like they still have the big ones, but they've gotten a little less bulky.
Yeah. More
like the ones where you had to legitimately like sit it on your shoulder. Oh my gosh, and it wasn't like it was filming in 5K or something. It was just like you had the whole on your shoulder.
Especially if like at school events or something, the parents would have like the huge ones. Now it's like small iPads or small little compact camcorders.
Point and shoots and stuff. Speaking of all of that, the disposable cameras that you had to go and take the physical roll and print them at Walgreens.
That was hilarious, like rolling it up and then snapping a picture. You're like, I have no idea what that picture looks like. And then you just roll and snap another, then you drop it off at the Walmart or
and then when you get it back, half of them are like black or like your finger, like somebody's corner of their mouth, like crazy.
That's so funny. What about the feeling you get when you roll to the end and it just keeps on going and it's like you're done?
I know. If you remember, you could get one last picture out of it.
And that may or may not develop. It just depends.
You could always get one last picture.
Nowadays, we take digital pictures and we're like, oh, I don't like that. Take another one. You could take like a bunch of them and see how it is before you get it developed.
Yeah. We used to use actual address books. Like, we would put people's addresses in it.
I remember like in middle school, all your friends, they were in
like
your
you had the little tabbed pages, like A, B, C.
Yeah. And you fill it in and then you just look through it, but now you just like
contacts in your phone.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones. Dial-up internet.
Oh my god!
Remember it'd be like and then like let your mama pick up that phone and you were messed up and she picked up the phone, you're like, Mom, I'm doing homework.
It's so ancient.
I know. Then landlines.
Oh,
everybody had a landline.
Everybody did. Now they're like, oh, I haven't had a landline in years.
Yeah.
And some people still do, like a few people, but anytime it's just like, I don't know how I feel about landlines.
I don't know. I feel like I have my cell phone all the time.
Right, exactly. I have it at home, so
save a bill. Why not?
Right, exactly.
Oh, that completes our list of those. You want to go into the shows and see?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So some of the shows that we really love from our childhood. Okay, so first one. Hey Arnold.
Oh my gosh, I love Hey Arnold.
That football-headed cutie. I love Hey Arnold.
Football-headed cutie. Remember for the longest time we thought he had on the skirt?
Yeah. When they revealed it in one episode where it was like his shirt, I was like, oh my god, why does Arnold wear a skirt?
That's so funny, but that was a good show.
It was lots of lessons in there if you watch for them. There was like lots of like darker humor. Like as I watch it now when I'm grown, I'm like,
yeah.
But now there's also like good lessons to be learned too. As Told by Ginger.
Oh, I remember As Told by Ginger.
I used to
that
love
was a cute little girly movie or girly show.
Yeah,
it was cute. I liked it.
Rocket Power.
That show was the bomb.
That show
like when it came on with the boy, I can't remember his name, like on the waves, and then the girl who was like a tomboy and they owned like the surf shop. Man, that show was like a rocket show. Yeah.
Rocko's Modern Life was fun. I thought it was cute.
I don't remember that one.
Oh yeah, Rocko, he had the little shirt.
No.
Okay.
I don't remember Rocko's Modern Life.
What about Doug?
Of course I remember Doug. And the little dog.
I didn't really like Doug. For some reason he irritated me.
It was like I'd watch it if I didn't have anything else to watch, but it wasn't like my top like favorite. Like I can't list all the characters or anything like that.
You know what I loved? Cat Dog.
Oh, Cat Dog was so
lonely world of little cat dog.
Cat Dog. Cat Dog. The lonely world of little cat dog. Oh, it was so good. The dog was so crazy and the cat was so like
chill,
not having it. And then the mouse.
Or was it the other way around?
The dog was the crazy like dopey like dog, and the cat had a bad attitude.
No.
Yeah, and then the cat or the mouse that lived like in the house. Did he have like an accent or something? I don't remember that part.
I've forgotten.
But, oh, girl, you need to remember that.
Okay, what about Rugrats?
Oh yeah, I like the Rugrats, and then the Rugrats movie and everything.
Chucky feel little Angelica. So cute.
Yeah, I
And
love the
Susie.
Rugrats. Yeah, that was a good one. It's a nice perspective.
Yeah, from a baby's point of view.
Yeah.
Brace Face.
Oh, Brace Face.
She has so much drama.
I remember Brace Face. She was like the typical, like, I don't know if she was in high school or middle school, but she had the typical, like, girl problems. It was funny.
Yeah, she did.
Could she, like, hear stuff through her braces or something, too?
Yeah, she used to get, like...
He was like,
and she was like... Kim Possible.
Oh.
I thought it was so cool how they did, like, Impossible, like, put a
yeah,
K.
and Run Stoppable, Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, but I like that one. What's
I
the
did like
Wade?
that. Yeah, you know that they created like a live action Kim Possible. Everybody was laughing because like the girl the actress who's gonna play Kim, like she starts running towards a bus stop or something to save a kid. I don't know. Anyway, she's running to a bus stop and she's running so slow.
Slow?
Like for the longest time, they just had the camera on her and she's like. And I was like, is it just me or does it seem like it's taking her a long time to get to the bus? And I went and looked under the comments under the trailer and somebody was like, well, I guess she's going to get there eventually. Lizzie McGuire.
Oh, I remember Lizzie McGuire.
I
I love
know.
this show. I like that they had her, like, her mind was like the cartoon.
Me too.
And that was funny. Then the movie. We cannot forget
love
the Lizzie
the
McGuire movie.
Remember
Man,
we used
that
to be
movie
like,
was so good.
figure out. Yeah. Like we used to always perform at the
And we
end.
would play the end like over and over
and
again.
over and over and over and over again. We used to be so annoying with that.
Right.
We used to like anytime we liked the movie, we would replay like certain parts over and over and over again. I
Yeah.
asked my mom when we got older, I'm like, Mom, how did you deal with that? And she's like, I don't know. Y'all did that with everything.
We really did.
Yeah.
All the Disney movies, we would
Yeah.
just play them over and, over
and over again. Yeah. That would have drove me crazy.
I know. I'd be like, take a break, sweetie.
Yeah. Yo Mama.
Yo, mama.
Remember Yo Mama used to come on MTV? Oh my gosh.
Well, Wilma
Was that MTV?
I think it was because they two random people would play do like your mama
Battle,
jokes.
yeah.
Like yo mama sold this and that, and then they had
everybody
like
in
the
the audience
crowd.
would be like, oh.
That show was just like so stupid.
It was stupid. Like, why do we even watch that? So ignorant. I did enjoy the next show, like the next bus.
Oh, next, yeah.
But now that I think about it, that was like so rude
shallow,
and
too.
shallow. Like, especially when the girl would climb off the bus and he's like,
Next. And we'd be like, and then she'd make like a little like smart comment like, yeah,
You're
I know
ugly
things
anyway.
funny. Yeah, so that was funny.
like, dang. That was like just a more hardcore version of The Bachelor, I feel like.
True.
Pimp My Ride.
Oh my gosh, I remember Pimp My Ride. That was so crazy. They take like the raggediest little cars and turn them into like these like really
Pimped out rides.
Pimped out rides. So that was funny. I always want to know like the behind the scenes of those kind of shows, you know. I see things differently now, seeing like how shows are.
Yeah.
And
like,
thinking about
like living in California and looking at some of these shows and having been like behind the scenes on some of them, you just kind of like,
you're like side eyeing some of the stuff. You're like, oh.
like I see now why we have to sign those non-disclosures.
Right.
Okay, Cribs.
Oh my
MTV
gosh,
Cribs.
cribs.
Like-
Where all the famous people would be like, hey, I'm so and so and welcome to my crib.
Yeah.
I think I did that in one of my tours, I think.
Room Raiders. Remember they
I
would like
remember Room Raiders.
kidnap the girls?
Yeah,
And,
like seriously.
or the guys and like throw them in the back of that creepy van.
And
then,
all of their like dark secrets just happen to be like lying right there on their bed.
right. It's like, okay, you're writing in your diary when they snatch you up. Like, okay.
That was a fun trip down
That was
memory lane.
fun.
Some of the stuff people still use today, but a lot of it has changed, and I just wonder how much more things are going to change.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll change a lot more, and this is pretty nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
Like it made me think of like some of the foods and things that we had. Like I remember we would have the chips that came in the little twistable
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And remember the gum in the little tin can that was the Band-Aid gum? Like, so many fun things that we had.
Yeah, we used to always be like baby bottle pops too.
Baby bottle
those were like
pops.
the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just so annoying. You have to lick it, then untwist it, then turn it over, then shake it, then twist it back, and then lick it again.
Well, you can take a pop, lick it, and shake it, and lick it again. So baby
my gosh.
Baby bottle pop.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys.
Baby bottle pop. Baby bottle pop.
Hey, you know what they say? If you can't beat them, join them. You can take the bottle, lick it and shake it, and lick it again. It's the baby bottle pop. Baby bottle pop.